try to put a little sunshine on some darkness in Hollywood. I say, I am so sick of, we just constantly reporting bad things. Have y'all noticed that? We constantly putting out bad news. So I want to talk about someone that inspired me. I heard her story yesterday and she inspired me. How y'all doing? Come on in. Make sure that you push that thumbs up when you come in or before you leave out. I ain't gonna have time to read y'all comments tonight because I'm running a little short on my juice, but I had to come in here and talk to y'all real quick. Also I found out that YouTube is stopped sending notifications on all the YouTubers. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing some kind of cleanup, and I think it got something to do with a freaky booty Diddy. So I think Diddy and Ernesto and a few others that's getting mad about us talking about them. They messing with all our channels. So if you're not receiving notifications, let me tell you what to do. Come on in, y'all. Make sure you push thumbs up. Y'all didn't came in and didn't do it yet. But let me tell you what to do if you're not getting notifications. I just heard Jamel Peterson and a few others. They're not getting it either because I'm not getting theirs. You have to take off the app. You have to unsubscribe. But remember to subscribe back. Give it like 10 seconds. Subscribe back and push all notifications. And you must have the YouTube app on your phone. And on the phone app, you got to push notifications. YouTube playing these games. So we got to do that so y'all can get notifications from Miss Big Mouth. Y'all know y'all want to hear me when I come on. And this for all of your YouTubers. All of your subscriptions. You have to make sure you take it off and put it back on and resubscribe to the people that you like to listen to. Okay? Otherwise, you won't be notified. I just found that out from several big YouTubers. So it's not just me. I thought they didn't like me. So please do that. All right. Anyway, I'm going to talk about someone that inspired me yesterday. And I didn't really know her story. And I'm going to make this quick, y'all. I didn't know her story until yesterday. That's why it's very important not to always listen to hearsay. You must go to the source and hear that person tell their story. Well, I heard her story. Latavia Roberson I thought it was Robinson. Is Roberson. She was the original Destiny Child member, the little cute short one. Remember her and Latanya? They got booted out. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to them. Blew me away. Beyonce, her and her daddy, them they some bold business. Okay, this young girl, she started off. Do y'all remember Just For Me commercials when they had the perms Just For Me? She was that little cute girl in Just For Me commercial. I didn't even know that. So that's how she started. That was her doing all the cute little commercials. Well, she met Beyonce, and them two started Destiny Child. I thought it was her and Kelly. No, it was Latanya, and Beyonce. So they met the other two members, and then they went on Star. Is this not Star? What is it called? Star Search. And I don't know if they won or not, but that's how they start Destiny Child, right? Well, as they were getting bigger, they were hotter than fish grease. You know what I'm saying? They were booming. We seen Destiny Child when they came out. Beautiful teenagers. Booming. I remember my nephew and all of them, their age was going crazy over them. I'm like, who in the hell done stole my dream? Because my dream was Destiny. I had a group called Destiny growing up. And I'm way older than them. And then here come Destiny Child. Beyonce them owe me some money. They stole my dream. But anyway, I digress. I said, damn, they hot. So as they were getting bigger, they were making more money, right? Matthew Knowles, which is Beyonce Father, he was their manager. He quit his corporate job. I'm sorry, y'all. This reception, the weather. I hate this internet. Kelly is like his daughter. So he not going to do them wrong. So they said, you know what? We want a business manager to join him. They weren't firing him. They just wanted a business manager to help him so they could be fair. He didn't like that. So you know what he did? We thought that they quit the group, right? They were watching 106 in Park one day, her and Latavia. And guess what happened? Do y'all remember Say My Name? Say my name, say my name. And they weren't in that video. They were sitting at home not knowing Beyonce then was going on 106 in Park and they had two new members. They just booted them out without notice because Matthew Knowles was mad that they went and got a business manager to protect their career. So that's how they ended up out of Destiny Child. All this time, everybody had us thinking they quit because they were jealous of Beyonce. That's not what happened. She said, first of all, we were the hottest group out. We would be a fool to quit the hottest thing out at the time. And it makes a lot of sense. I'm like, damn. So they just booted him out. He booted him out. She fell into depression, y'all. She fell into deep depression. Latoya, I don't know what she was doing, but she went her way. Latanya went her way. And guess what she did? She started drinking a lot. She started using drugs a lot. She started going to jail a whole lot. So people in jail became her friend. So all this time we thinking they just hating. This girl fell in deep depression behind Beyonce and her dad and Kelly for what they did to her. And she didn't know no other way out but to start boozing and drugging. So for a long time, she was going down a bad spiral. Like, she was ready to delete herself. Then she started dating Jagged Edge. Is his name Brandon? Brian? The one from Jagged Edge. What's his name? She started dating Brandon, the twin from Jagged Edge. Do y'all remember the song Promise? Baby, I promise to be good to you. He wrote that about her. He made that song about her. He was in love with her. And Latoya was going with the other one. The rumor was they got kicked out because they started dating Jagged Edge and it was conflict of interest on the road. All lies. She started dating him after she was booted out the group. They had a crush on each other back then, but they never dated. Now, it wasn't clear if she had a baby by him, but she has two children now. She has a son and she has a daughter. And she said when she started, and then she got married, I think, and got a divorce. But when she had her baby, she said it gave her a reason to fight. It gave her a reason to go on. So her and Latoya got together in 2000, and they sued Destiny Child. They sued Matthew Knowles for just kicking him out the group. So that's where the lawsuit came in at. And they still were saying, oh, they just jealous because Destiny Child is booming and they quit. They got mad. Lies. So the lawsuit was, she didn't say what the settlement was, but Matthew Knowles said, we will pay you all as long as you don't say nothing bad about us no more. So they was like, okay, they got paid to zip it. Then they came out, what's that song? I'm a Survivor. Survivor. They got mad because they knew that song was about them. They sued Destiny Child again. But she didn't say if they won that lawsuit or not. Because she was like, I know they singing about us. So they went their separate ways after the lawsuit. She got her babies. And she decided, I'm going to make it. I'm going to kick these drugs. I'm going to kick this alcohol. I'm going to write a tell-all book. She wrote her book. She became a motivational speaker. She's so pretty, y'all. Y'all got to look her up. She looked better than Beyonce. I never knew that she was that beautiful. Because Beyonce always was the headliner. Her daddy made sure that she outshined everybody. So doing motivational speaking. She wrote her book. She started making her a living. You know, Latoya went on to be on Love and Hip Hop, and she did her thing. Well, Latanya came out with a nonprofit organization for girls. So she started doing nonprofit. She was making money from that. Then she came out with her foundation line for skincare. Then she came out with her fashion line. So all this time, we haven't been hearing from her. She wouldn't stop. She said she was determined. Everything she touched was going to be a success after her failure because Destiny Child put her into depression. But she wanted to go. She wanted to leave this earth. This year, Already, I think when I watched the video was yesterday, but I think she had the interview like in February. Do y'all know in February she made $2 million already for the year? She's back home. She's a millionaire again. And I say this video to say this. Life is not about how you start. It's not about your obstacles that you go through. It's not about your stumbling blocks. It's not about how many times you fall. Life is about how many times you get up. We fall down, but we get up. Life is not about how you start, it's how you finish. So if anybody out there discouraged, because she encouraged me, I swear, because I'm like, what? And y'all got to go watch the video. She is so prideful and well spoken and so strong. And I want to see her motivational speaking. I have to go see her. Because I'm like, wow. People lie about so much. And you find out the truth. It's just mind blowing. And then after all of that, Matthew Knowles, get in Hollywood. Daughter booming. They millionaires making a lot of money. Y'all know what he did? First of all, him and Tina, his wife at the time, Beyonce mother, she was their designer and she did their hair. So Beyonce had the whole package with her mother and father. They allowed Jay-Z to talk to their young daughter like at 15. And I'm looking at it this way now. They seen dollar signs. Like all them R. Kelly girls, their mother. They saw dollar signs with Jay-Z. He claimed he didn't start dating her until she was like 19, 20. But he met her way back then. And y'all know what's funny that y'all probably don't know? Do y'all know who had a crush on Beyonce and would have did anything for her to be with her? Used to show up at her studio every day with Popeye's chicken because she loved Popeye's chicken. And she didn't give him the time of day. Guess who it was? Nelly. Nelly loved Beyonce. He wanted Beyonce on the song that he did with Kelly. She refused to, and Kelly said she would do it. And she ended up with Campbell Man. She ended up with Jay-Z ass, and Nelly was in love. I know she look at Nelly and Ashanti now because her life a mess. They said she worshiped the devil. He treated her like Ike. I mean, she with a horrible man. I know she look at Nelly and see all 32 of his teeth smiling and he smelling like King to oil like I blew it. Ashanti pregnant, happy. I know she over there with Miss Jackson singing, sorry, Miss Jackson. They over there crying together. They fumbled that ball. Because she never knew Nelly was going to be worth almost $100 million in 2024. Even though she worth more than Nelly. She worth way more than Nelly. But look at the man she could have had compared to the man she got. And guess what else happened? Matthew Knowles, he got in Hollywood and started acting like, damn it, Joe Jackson. You know what that mean? He started cheating. Joe Jackson got a daughter outside of the Jackson family. Look just like him. Big ass football head. Just like him. She ain't cute like her sisters. She got more her mama look and more Joe look. You know, the Jacksons got their good looks from Miss Jackson. Joe good looking, but Catherine saved the family. That's where all the pretty look came from. Janet, they look like Catherine. But he did the same thing. He cheated with a woman, if I'm not mistaken, was in her 20s. That was 2010. He had his first son by a kid, pretty much. She wasn't even 30 years old. Then she had a daughter by him. So Beyonce got siblings out there trying to enter this ass back to my house again. I would never claim yours. Her brother that was born in 2010. So what that make him 14? And her sister probably like 12. So she got teenage siblings from her dad that she won't claim. Her mother divorced him. She married that one good-looking actor. Now he divorced her because he said she was cray-cray and she do the Geechee stuff. She do that voodoo. She got voodoo dolls and shit. You know, Miss Tina kind of scared me. So I ain't gonna say. I'm sorry, Miss Tina. I ain't gonna say too much about Miss Tina. I don't want no unbreakable strong woman doll floating around the internet. I have enough stuff going on. So God, forgive me. Please tell Miss Tina I'm just playing. Anyway. Latanya now worth 2 million this year, and that's not including the money that she had previously. So she worth about $5 million. Beyonce worth $1 billion. So yes, Beyonce doing circles around them, but guess what? $5 million is $5 million. Baby girl doing good for herself. It's sad that you trust people because Beyonce was her friend. Be careful who you call a friend. Because she could have stood up to her dad and said, "Nah, dad, that's my girl." They even came to see her perform because she started her own little thing. And she said Destiny Child came in the back. They prayed for her and act like they was going to support her. And she didn't hear nothing else from them. You know why they came? They just wanted to see what she was doing. They just wanted to see how good her songs are and who she got dancing for her so they can laugh at it. But guess what, Latanya and Latoya? Y'all ever see my video? God removed you for a reason from things. Destiny Child, those members left 2 and they end up with 3. Michelle went into back to gospel singing. Everything that look good is not good for you. Trust me, you're more happier than Beyonce right now, baby girl. And you only worth $5 million. She worth $1 billion. But she would trade all that money right now to be where you are. She would switch with Ashanti if she could. She's not happy at all. Trust me. Just look at her. That's why she get on stage and she's Sasha Fierce. She pretends she's somebody else to be happy. So walk in your truth. Own what you have. Keep speaking and inspiring people because you inspired me yesterday. And I hope this inspires somebody. She lost everything like I did. And she's back on and she's a millionaire. Sometimes God puts you through a test to see can you stand the rain. Sometimes he puts you through a test to see would you give up on him. He want to see can you trust him when things don't look so good. Would you pray when you in the storm? It's easy to pray when you up. But can you pray when you in the dirt? So I thank her for inspiring me because I was so discouraged about my channel. I'm like, Lord, my channel was just booming during the holidays, December, January. I mean, booming. I'm like, dang, I got to 50K in less than a year. That's not average. I'm like, oh my God. And I got so excited. But see, God had to humble me. I told you I was walking around talking about, I'm Rick James. I thought I was Rick James. I got excited. I'm like, I ain't never seen no check look like this in 1 month. So I had to get humbled. And God had to remind me, money's not about just putting people down. You don't want to make it, Nina, by stumping somebody else in the dirt. That's not good. So I made up my mind when I get celebrity news, I'm going to try to throw some good nuggets in there. You know, I'm going to try to bring real life theories into it. I want y'all to see this is what Diddy did. But guess what Pookie and Ray Ray did? They did the same thing, and guess what happened to them? You know, I want y'all to see some realness. Because we get caught up in the celebrity worlds and we act like they're not human beings. These are really human beings. Guess what? If you go up to Diddy right now and you poke him with a fork, he go say, ouch. These are real people. So don't be surprised that they're doing the things they're doing. They're not. When we look at these superstars, being sad. I'm glad I'm a mother. I'm glad I drink, I don't smoke. I may have a little bit of wine. I'm glad I have my peace of mind. I'm glad I went through the struggles I went through because without the things that I went through, I wouldn't be a strong, unbreakable woman. My struggles built substance. It made me who I am today. That's my testimony. Without a test, I wouldn't have a testimony to show y'all that God is real. So embrace your struggles and just know God gonna bring you out of it. Just stand on his word. He will. God gonna bring you out of it. Just stand on his word. He will deliver you from anything. Don't worry about how he's going to do it. That's up to you from anything. Don't worry about how he's going to do it. That's up to him. Just know he's going to do it. This your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. I thank Latavia Roberson for your story. I'm sorry that had to happen to you, but I'm glad it did. Because now, 2024, you a mother, you sober, you clean, you free from jail, and you $5 million rich. God is so good. Y'all can't tell me about the man I serve. I talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Keep y'all head up. I will read your comments shortly because I'm running out of juice. It's a storm outside, so the internet is not doing well by me, and it never do. The devil's busy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you unsubscribe, subscribe back, and put on the YouTube app. Don't just get on YouTube. Put the app on your phone and put all notifications, and make sure you push Unbreakable Strong Woman to be notified. I love you all. Thank you for the support. Help me get my channel back up. Check out my other videos. Y'all been doing good by me, but keep going. It's 800 or some videos on there. Check them out. At least watch 10 minutes of them, okay? Or pass them to some young girl that need to hear it. I love you all. Keep your head up. Talk to y'all later. Be safe.